Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to my channel. Today is the 1st of January 2023. Yes, this one is going up today. I just wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. And today I just wanted to share with you a bit about my wish list for this year, a bit about what we got up to last year, but also, I don't know, just let you know where the channel was going, what my ideas are, and to see whether you've got anything that you would like to see or that you would like me to do. So I have written down some notes so I could remember everything. So I did just want to let you know how appreciative I am of all of you. My subscribers have got to over 160 and I think it's about 18 months or something, a couple of years since I started my channel, and I just didn't expect that. It was more about me getting outside my comfort zone, but sharing things that were Australian subscription boxes and things you can get delivered to your door. Because we're in the middle of COVID and there were crazy things going on. So yes, it must be about 2 years, I think. So I just wanted to just say thank you because I really do appreciate it. I started just doing unboxings, and since then I've done a couple of vlogs which are completely outside my comfort zone. I've shared with you my weekly grocery hauls and just a few little extra things that I want to add into the channel as well. We had such a busy year. I had health issues. COVID finally found us. My son started high school. We got a new car. Well, new for us, but we ended up with a new car. I did more markets this year than I've done ever. They kind of dropped by the wayside during COVID, and then I had almost weekly markets apart from my really crazy season. I had a couple of months there where I couldn't do many, but leading up to Christmas, in that 2 months before Christmas, I think I had 12 events. So that was on top of working full-time, doing things at home as well. My husband's having some changes in his job, so it was just crazy. There's been so much go on, and I know everybody talks about how busy this year was. One of probably my most exciting things was I finished my 3.5-year journey with Invisalign, so I no longer have little things stuck to my teeth, and I'm so happy with the results. It's just been such an amazing journey, and to do it a little bit later in life. I was sitting in the orthodontist office with teenagers and kids in school uniform, and I think they thought I was a mum, and then I'd go off to have my own appointment. So it was kind of a little bit different, but at the same time so rewarding, and I'm so glad I've done it. So I'm just going to check my notes to make sure that I haven't missed anything. My job is, I was talking about it briefly, but there is a certain time of the year where I've probably about 4 months where things are absolutely crazy. My hours can start from 4:30 in the morning and I can still be at work at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or I can start late, which is technically about, can be anywhere between 8 and 9, 10 o'clock, but go through till 9 o'clock at night. So it's week about, things are really crazy. It means I miss mornings and breakfasts with my family, or I'm missing dinners at night. I did start off just as a seasonal worker, working that busy period, but they've since made me permanent. So these crazy hours are going to continue. But it means I'm also secured in employment, which has been a great thing. The money's a lot better than where I was previously. So hopefully things are looking up in that regard as well. But it means I'm going to still do my best to try and get things to you as regularly as possible, but we'll just have to see how things go. Okay, so next year we're looking at Kale's going to be going into year 8. So that's into a bit more of high school, means more homework, more nutting down to get things done. He's still in Scouts, so we're still doing that every week. He's also planning on doing a big camp this year that's going to be held up in Perth with hundreds and hundreds of other scouting kids, Scouts, Cubs, Rovers, Adventurers, Joeys. I think they're all going to be there. So we've got a few big things planned for next year, and I will documentate those if I can. My husband is also looking at job changes next year. He's going to be becoming the branch manager of the place where he works, which takes on extra responsibility. It means his mornings will probably start at 6. So it does mean that we're going to have to change our morning routine. Kale does get himself ready and off of school at the moment, but it just means we've got to be a little bit more aware of that. My job of talking about changing my role as well, and if it comes into full play, then I might be starting at 7 and finishing at 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that, which is going to be much better, but there will still be times I'll be doing early and late. So, you know, we just have to take things as they come to us and deal with them. I think that's the biggest thing we've learnt this year, is that we can't sort of try and guess too much into the future, but we just have to deal with things as they come. I am planning on being better in my health. I did get on the scales this morning, 1st of January, because I'm going to be eating better and looking after my health. I'm actually the heaviest I've been since I was pregnant with Kale, which is just gut-wrenching. I'm just, no wonder why I'm so tired. I'm exhausted, I'm not sleeping properly, and it creates that whole like revolving door. And then you don't eat better because you haven't got the energy to cook things and stuff, or you're doing quick and easy stuff, and it just creates that revolving door. So I'm going to be sharing that with you in a minute as well, but I want to be better health-wise. I want to create more memories with my family, which means taking that time out for yourself. So taking some time out to do things with a family, and we did that only in the last week. So since Christmas, we've actually gone and spent a day at one of our local beaches that's just over half an hour from home. I'll pop a picture up there for you. It's called Thistle Cove, and there's no filters on my pictures. That's exactly how it was. I just pointed my phone, took a picture so I could share it with you, but also to be reminded of how gorgeous this place is where we live. And even though it's a holiday destination, we found this beautiful little beach, and at any one time there were only about a dozen people in the water in that whole bay. So it was just beautiful. So we went and spent some time there. We also had some friends that have got a ski boat. There's a lake only 5 minutes drive from where we are that they actually took that to. So I took Kale and we spent most of the afternoon there, and he got to go on a biscuit for the first time behind a ski boat. Had an absolute fat time. So we're wanting to create more memories like that, and it really is just like you get up and go to work. You just need to plan something and just do it. Like, you can think about it, talk about it, write things down about it for ages, but it's about just getting there and doing it. It's never going to be perfect, but it's just about getting out there and doing that. So that's what we're planning on doing, is just putting a few more things in like that. And if I can share them with you, I plan on trying to do so. But bear with me, because I'm not that great still at filming things and stuff. So I've also got to-do lists for my side hustle, for my work, for my, my cooking, at home, all kinds of things, and I'm just going to try and tick things off those lists. You can look at them and get so overwhelmed, but I really need to just, they say, how do you eat an elephant? One mouthful at a time. We're just going to chip away one bit at a time and just get things done. Probably one of the main things I'm looking at, and this is going to be really, really serious, because I get so many subscription boxes, I've got quite a lot of stuff. So I'm going on a low buy for probably, I'd like to say the whole year, but we'll see how we go. I get so much stuff from subscription boxes that I don't want to cut out those boxes to share with you, because I love doing that too. But I want to just be more aware of what I'm using, what I've still got, and when I'm buying something, I want to make it with a purpose, and kind of probably even my cooking and my pantry and my fridge and freezer and all that kind of stuff as well. Because if we're going to be eating better, there's things that we just don't need. I was buying things on special before. We always shop the specials, and if Kale comes with me, we do that. There's always extra treats for him, and I'm not going to cut that out, because he still needs to have his treats too. But I'm going to be a little bit more mindful about that. So I'm going to try and maybe use up things that I've got, and that will possibly give some more videos and some different content for you as well, if you're interested in seeing that. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I guess, yeah, this is a little bit of a life and a channel update as well, because I just want to share with you where I'm at, where I'm going, because we're all human. And I know some of my unboxings, I can film them a couple of times and I go through them and I don't put stuff in there till I know that it's right. But then other times I'm in a hurry and you get the real me. And I think I need to be a little bit more real. I need to not worry so much about what things look like and just get it to you, share it to you, because it is real life. So that's what I plan on doing. But in saying that, if there are any boxes that you're looking at wanting to see, or that you see something that's an Australian subscription box, maybe I've missed it, please let me know, because I do have a list of what I open at the moment. That's probably not going to stay like that for the rest of the year. So I'm happy to add and chop and change to that. So let me know what I do at the moment. I've got 8 boxes that I open. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it, when I think about it? But I've got 4 monthly boxes and 4 seasonal boxes. So my monthly boxes are Bella Box, Blissful boxes. I do the Flavourista Pantry Pack, and I do the Goodness Me Health Box. So they've become my 4 main ones for the month. I will do odd like mystery boxes and things like that as well. And I have had 2 boxes that have gone by the wayside quite recently. Australian boxes that I thought were coming back have said they're going to come back. I've had issues with, and so I'm not bringing those back even if they do decide to reinvent themselves. So potentially there'll be a gap there to have some more in there too. My quarterly boxes are a Treat Yourself, the Goodness Me Beauty and Lifestyle box, which is just, I love both of those boxes, so they're going to stay. The Foodies Collective, I've just started getting that one. My second one has only just arrived. I've got a pile of boxes here to film. I don't know what's there. There's like half a dozen or more there at the moment. So I'm going to get those filmed. We did have shipping delays. We did have floods, train derailments, Christmas, all that kind of stuff. And I'm remote WA, so things have been taking a while to get to me. So you never see them first on my channel. You probably see them last on my channel, because that's just when they arrive. But to me, it's not about being the first one to put content out there, because I know that there are people that are remote as well, and this just shows you the kind of things you can get when you are living remote. And then I have the Flora and Fauna box. So that one, I've got a couple now, and I'm not quite sure. I'm still sitting on the fence about that one. I love the reasoning behind it. I love its purpose. I like all the goodies, but there seems to be not anything that's really different or like sets it apart from some of the other boxes I get. So that'll stay for now, and we'll just see how we go. I did open an advent calendar from, what did they call themselves? Here they are, they're on this bottle. Flora, Wellness and Gifting. I knew it sounded similar to that one, so I didn't want to mix it up. And I know they do a monthly box as well, but it's $65 around about, I think. And I just need to work out whether I can justify getting that one, and if it's got things that are very different in there than what I normally do. So we'll not do that one for now, but I am looking at filling the holes of things that I haven't already done, if that makes sense. One of the ones I might bring a mystery box back is the Paper Club. That was a monthly subscription where you get cards and tags and notebooks and all those kind of things, and I don't have anything like that at the moment. Just remembered another monthly box that I didn't write down, and that's the Aussie Biz Chic box, because that does include a few things like that. And I really do like that box, because that one does go more to helping me with my side hustle and what I'm doing, and help me stay motivated and look at things kind of slightly different. The book I'm reading at the moment, it's a few months ago that I received it, is about not comparing yourself to others. And I think we all do that. You look at someone, even their pictures on Instagram or Facebook, and you look at them and you always think, especially if it's their family and their kids, you think about your kids, or it's their kids' achievements and their certificates and what they've done for the year. And you can't help but compare and to what's happened to your family, or how you've spent your Christmas, or where you've holidayed, or the house they live in, or the car they've got, or, you know, there's all these kinds of things. And this book is about not comparing yourself to others and about living a happy and healthy life. So it's really important, and I'm really wanting to keep that box in my life, because there'll be things that I know that I'm really going to get out of them, and it's really going to help me not only in my side hustle but my personal and my professional life as well. So that's another one. Like I said, there'll be one-off mystery boxes. I'm going to try and do vlogs and life updates as well, and I'm going to keep my weekly Woolworths shopping haul to share with you. I do go to the fruit and veggie shop as well, but that's kind of just an add-on on top of, you know, what I can't get at Woolies and things like that too. Sometimes it's a little bit, sometimes it's a lot. Some weeks, fortnights, I don't go at all. So I've thought, well, I'll keep the Woolies one, and that will change because our lifestyle is changing and the way we're eating is changing. So I'll keep that, and might even add in like some cooking videos and stuff like that as well. Maybe thinking once a month, maybe picking something that we've cooked, that we've liked, just show you what I do. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. Also going to be, well, I've got an app on my phone for my health journey, right? I'm calling it a health journey because I don't want to say it's a weight loss or a fitness or anything like that, because it's just about being better me. So I've got an app on my phone. There are so many apps out there at the moment, and it can be really overwhelming. I'm not going to follow it 100%, but it records your weight, it records your daily water intake. There is a meal plan. My husband is going to stick to his gender specific shakes, if you know what they are. So he's on the run for lunch a lot, and then out the door really early for breakfast. So he tends to find they work for him. Sometimes I'll be doing that kind of thing as well, but I have found this plan actually lets you pick and choose and swap things around. So I can plan week by week, knowing whether I'm starting early or late, or where I'm at, what lunches I need to take to work, what I need to eat on the run, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It is a keto based app, because I have found that sugar and carbs are where my downfall is. That's what makes me feel bad, that's what makes me put on weight, and the rest of it is pretty much meat and veg. And it does have protein in there, it does have a bit of fat in there, and I find the fat does take that hunger craving away once you've got rid of the sugar and carbs out of your life. So sugar and carbs go, that little bit of fat does keep you full for longer, and it does stop those cravings as well. So I'm going to be doing that. We do tend to have upended weekends as well. So there might be a cheap meal or two on the weekend, but it's not going to be out there and like a day full of pasta and pizza and donuts and all that kind of stuff, because we're just not that kind of family. But we want to make it so that it's not feeling like we're restricted. So if we want something, we can still have something, and then we get back on the you know, the healthy wagon again to start the week. So that's what we're going to be doing. I am planning on trying to upload videos every other day, which I have had moments of being able to do that. I do tend to film when the house is quiet. This morning my husband has gone off to practice at the bowling club, because he's got a big competition coming up shortly where they're going away. He's been selected in a team, and they're meeting up with a team and all that kind of stuff. So I tend to film when the house is quiet. Sometimes I'll get one in, sometimes I'll get 2, 3, 4 throughout the day, things like that. And then I just schedule them. So I try and make sure that there's something every couple of days for you to see. And if I do have a bit of a speed bump and miss one, it's usually because the house hasn't been quiet, or I haven't been home, or boxes haven't come, or I'm still editing, or something like that. So I'm going to try and get them to you as best I can. One new addition that I'm going to add, now if you want to see that health journey and how I'm going and what I'm doing, I can probably do a vlog, maybe a once a month vlog for that too. I'm not really sure, but let me know if you do want to see that. But one that I am going to do is an empties video once a month. I've been umming and ahhing about it for a while. I kind of figured I had a big enough stash of products to use that I didn't want to hoard my trash for a month as well. But people are asking me about my thoughts and feelings on stuff that's in boxes, and especially Bella Box, because there's 5 products in there, and most of the months I'm not getting a chance to try them or open them before the next month comes. So I'm not really giving you a true indication of what's in the box. I can tell you maybe something that I've tried, or some months I don't get to any of it because I don't tend to try and have too many products open at the same time. If I'm trying them, yes, I do, but I also don't toss something. I find it very wasteful, and I do tend to use things in their entirety. So it's caused a bit of a problem because I have a bit of a backlog of stuff, and then when I get to them, sometimes I can't remember which box they came out of. So I'm thinking if I start doing an empties video once a month, it's going to give you more of an idea of the things I've used. And it'll be things that I've had in boxes, or things that I've spoken to you about, or things that maybe have been, I don't know, new products that people are talking about, or something like that. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm the same with my clothes. I tend not to buy too many clothes. You probably see, you've seen this shirt a bit. I've worn it a bit. And that's another reason for my low buy, is because I do have quite a few clothes in my wardrobe. Like, I've literally got a wardrobe full of clothes. A lot of them don't fit me because I am the heaviest I've been since I was pregnant with Kale. So I don't have maternity clothes anymore. So I'm wanting to go through and fit into those clothes in my wardrobe. I'm wanting to use up what I've got that I've got in my stash. So I'm sort of using this year as a kind of, well, let's just use everything up. Let's just see how we go. And I'll share it with you. So if that's something that you're interested in, then it'll give you a bit of an idea about what I've used and my opinions and everything once I've actually used those items up. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you. I'm just checking to make sure I haven't missed anything. No, I haven't. But if you've got any more questions and queries, please let me know. Drop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them. And we'll just see how we go this year. I'm so excited. It's a new year. There's new beginnings. I've got new stuff happening to share with you, and I just can't thank you enough for being along on this journey. So please join me. Please carry on. If this is the first time that you've actually seen me, if you're new to my channel, sorry for all the rambling, but I do chit chat a bit. I know there's lots of channels out there that don't, but I do. If you love my chit chat and you want to hear about what I do, where we go, what I buy, what I plan on cooking, what boxes I get, what Australian companies I'm supporting, I'd love to have you along on the journey. So I hope you've had a great Christmas. I wish you all the best for the new year, and I can't wait to chat to you again soon. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.